This would be perfect.
And this is Bart, my main man. If Bart likes it, then I know it's a good bike. He's like Mikey in Life cereal back in the day. How does it feel sitting on it, Bart? I know the front wheel is raised, but do it feel, you know, give me a little description.
It feels pretty comfortable. Surprisingly, the seat is more than what I thought it would be as far as padding. Legs feel nice. My knees don't feel cramped up or nothing. So the riding position feels pretty comfortable.
I got a million ways to get it. Choose one.
Choose one. Hey,
Bring it back. Now double your money and make it stack. I'm on to the next one. On to the next one.
I don't feel like I have a lot of weight on my wrists.
That's the most important thing, especially on a long ride. You don't need all that weight on your wrist, making it hard on you.
I don't know. I need to ride it. On it, man. It feels, for a $12.99, it feels pretty compact. Really compact.
On the $12.99, $11.99, the Super Quadro motor. This motor is part of the stress member. It is part of the frame. You can see the swing arm here is actually bolted into the back of this case. This motor has no cylinders. It has a crankcase with heads that bolt directly onto it, so it keeps your mass down. There's wet liners that sit down inside the case. So you've got about a 120 mil bore with a 60 mil stroke. So you got a piston about that big around that only goes up and down about that far. Super high revs, super fast revs. They also did away with the belts. Now you have a chain in there, so obviously you're not going to have a cam belt replacement. Maintenance costs are going to come down. Well, as far as the valve train, you're still going to have valve adjustments, but as far as cam belt replacement, that is all completely gone. Now you're going to be doing valve adjustments and oil changes, coolant change every 2 years, or whatever the mileage is on that one.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
So it's like an F1 motor.
Essentially. It's just compact. Everything is compact and small. So that's where you get that grunt, that torque now, that snap right off of the line, is with that big bore and a small stroke.
Can you tell us a little about the electronics, Mike?
As far as the electronics go, it's kind of hard because we don't have it serviced and you can't see the dash. But up here on the handlebar, they've added two new switches. You've got an up and a down on this side. It looks a lot like a paddle shifter. This is for navigating through the menus. So you can actually differentiate between your traction control and your ABS. Right here with this, you hit the button, turn your ABS up, turn it down. You don't want it to take over as much for you. Also on this side, Leon, if you want to take a look at this, this is new for the $12.99. You have your quick shift right here. This is not only a full throttle shift. Grab a handful and just pull up, no clutch lever. So not only is it an upshift, now you can downshift, no clutch. So you're coming into a turn, you've got your traction control on, you've got your TTC turned up, you push this down, at no time is that back wheel going to lock up. Virtually effortless. You just bang down into the RPMs you want, initiate your turn, and off you go.
Wow.
No more letting the clutch on and off, trying to find that sweet spot so it doesn't step out or you turn in too quick.
Wow.
Other than that, you've got some new mirrors integrated up in here that we have found out do not fold. Back here, it's a new tail section. You can see the difference between the $11.99 behind you.
Which I'll show you. $11.99. Pan around. $12.99. Or, yep, that's it. Oh, sweet.
Correct. That is what the air gaps going through here were for. When they would put it in a tunnel with the smoker, it would come up, come down the back, and then you would get that area of low pressure right here because it didn't have the bubble that came down over this. Well, they alleviated that with allowing it to come through here, so now you didn't get that twirl coming behind you, the low pressure behind you, which was also part of the problem with some of the bikes with the undertail exhaust. It would keep that exhaust smoke right behind you because it wasn't flowing off of your back, off your hump, down and out. It would sit there and twirl right behind the back tires. So with it going through here, the air comes through here, it basically pulls everything down and out, and you slipstream right on through.
Wow. It's going to be a bad bike. What kind of power are we talking about for this bad boy, Mike?
You're talking 205 at the crank, which translates roughly to about 190 to the ground. And you're looking at somewhere between 417 and 425 with a full tank of gas, full of coolant, full of oil on the road, completely wet.
Woo! That's it, y'all. That's it right there. The Panigale 1299S. Bad boy.